for another
TechGladiator.
episode. Yeah.
TechGladiator. You've been on Twitch for 2 years, 2.5 years. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I followed. No, you've been on Twitch for almost 3 years, maybe 2 3/4 years. Because I think
I started
Twitch,
February.
right? And I started in June. So yeah,
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Just a little over 2.5 years. Just
Right.
like maybe a few weeks over 2.5 years.
But your regular streams are beginning to come to an end. You've been labeling your streams the final stream. You put out a very overwhelming video that I found hard to watch without, getting a little choked up. What's going on?
Well, like I said in the video, things are changing for me in my life. But up until the end of April, I'd been working a job that allowed me to, have time to stream and everything. I used to have more in the beginning, but then I changed positions in my work, and it kind of changed my schedule up, and I didn't have quite as much time, but I was still able to stream regularly. I lost that job in April, so I've been out of work for the last few months. At first, I thought maybe I was going to have some time to stream more, but after doing that for a bit, and the finances becoming really tight, and because Mrs. Tech was also out of work for about a month because she was hospitalized and had to have surgery and stuff. So it just really kind of put a crunch on things. So it was like, even though I was already looking for work, it became like really imperative that I really, really focus on, finding a job, finding ways to, make money and things like that. Plus, I was kind of wanting to take the time and go back to school and everything, or take some sort of courses and training on that, because I'm interested in getting into designing and programming and developing games, or just learning programming altogether, web development, Java, iOS, Android apps, things like that too. So I was wanting to, trying to get all that going, plus looking for a job and everything too. Well, I've got a job coming up that it hasn't been made official yet, but it's pretty much a done deal. There's like no way I won't get the job. I'm having my final interview Friday for it, but it's scheduled to start in a month, and so over this next month I'm going to still be doing my streams regularly while I can. I've already started taking the courses on programming and things like that, and now I'm partnering up with you on YouTube. And I really want to, put more into it. And I've been, even though I've been working on it and getting the video out every week for the last few weeks so far, I've noticed that it takes me kind of a while to edit. Although I'm going to try to find a way to streamline that so it doesn't take quite so long. But it still takes a bit of time. And I'm just concerned that once I go back to work full time, and especially because my schedule is going to be different than what it was before, I'm going to be working earlier in the day, so I won't be able to stream at night like I normally will, and because of everything else I'm doing, that I'm probably not going to have time to stream on a regular basis. I might be able to every once in a while on a weekend, although the weekend's usually kind of busy with family stuff, and I'll probably try to squeeze in like YouTube things on the weekend. It's going to make it hard to squeeze in some time for streaming and everything, but which it's sad, because for me my game time equals my stream time, so that also means I won't have a lot of time for gaming either. So whenever I do have some extra time, I'll try to do and stream when I can and everything. And you never know, because like I'm kind of doing this based on what I think my schedule is going to be like in about a month or so. If it turns out I have more time, then then it might be different. Then maybe I will be able to stream more often. But I'm just kind of foreseeing that, just by how things are going right now, and I'm not even back to work yet, how much more I'm going to be crunched for time then.
So you're not quitting streaming. It's just going to be a lot. Basically, you've got new goals, new life goals that are kind of getting in the way right now. Maybe you get back to a regular stream in the future, maybe. but right now it's going to be parsed out. Is that what we're talking about here?
Pretty much, yeah. That pretty much sums it up.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you on our YouTube channel. We are looking forward to what more content you have after you finish the Skyrim Creation series, of course, the Creation Kit series. Look forward to that. Is there anything else that you would like to put out there to the viewers? Some that might be, maybe not really understanding what's going on, or, kind of something you want to put out there to pacify them, to, those that may be upset that you're not going to be on Twitch. I mean, because
I'll still be on Twitch. Like I'll stop by and visit streams. I'll hang out on your stream, of course, when I can. And say hey to everybody, and again, when I can, I'll try to do an occasional Twitch stream. So it's not like I'll be completely gone. I mean, I know it won't exactly be the same as doing on a regular basis. I've actually thought about maybe like queuing up and screen capturing previous streams and streaming them. Like I go to bed and I leave a stream up, streaming old streams. Thought about doing that. I don't know how feasible that will be yeah, I don't know how feasible that would be for me. I wish the playlists were open for like everybody, because then I could just playlist my old streams, because that'd be a lot of bandwidth to keep a stream on all night. And right now my internet's not the best. Hopefully you get some good internet soon here after I'm back to work and stuff and things stable out a little bit.
But yeah, no, I think I'm speaking on behalf of everybody. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I look forward to continue working with you on the YouTube channel and on the gurus, so to speak. But I also will be delightedly happy when you decide to return to a regular schedule in streaming. So I long await that.
And who knows, maybe things won't be so tight for me as far as time goes when I get back to work, and if there's time available, maybe I might have to squeeze it in earlier. I might have to like overlap you some or something.
No, I understand. I get it.
But we'll see. I mean, it kind of just depends. Well, I won't really know 100% for sure until we're there. So in about a month or so, once it's basically I'm slated to start October 3rd. So once it really kind of starts and I see how everything is and where everything is fitting, we'll see how it goes.
Well, guys, that concludes today's episode of the Interstellar Podcast. Hope you had a good time. This is broke out into 3 parts videos, but anyway, I really do appreciate those who have watched the episodes and continue to support us on the YouTube channel. Thank you very, very much. Join us next week when we do it all over again, because TechGladiator is still going to be part of the podcast, right?
Yeah. We might obviously not next week, but at some point we might have to switch
switch nights.
Switch nights. But again, we still got a month, so a month or so. So we're good for a while. So yes, join us next week when we learn, does Stando really wear polka dotted jammies?
No.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Don't forget to leave comments on these videos in the comments section below. Give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Love you guys' faces, love you guys' support. What I would like to do before we get off of here, a little bit of house cleaning real quick. What I would like to do in the future is this third topic that we've been coming up on our own. I would really like it if our weekly episodes, I come up with one topic, TechGladiator comes up with one topic, and the community comes up with a third topic. So, guys, I'm looking for third topics. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. Leave it on this episode, what you want the third topic to be next week. Until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Fortunately, me and you've not been hit with it yet, but I assume that it's coming around pretty soon. So, controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war.
Call of Duty, Battlefield.
Is this an ongoing? Well, is this an ongoing war, like the war in the Middle East? Is this the war on Islam? Is this war on? It's not defined.
Or
Does
is
this
it
mean
World
you
War
can't talk about
II,
World
Civil
War II
War,
or
Revolutionary
history?
War?
You can't talk about history, you know?
So what can you? It almost sounds like we should ask, what's okay? What can we talk about?